Hey guys, just want to let you guys know if you stay tuned in this episode at the end, we are going to have a full episode of Ultimate doing the same thing that Belgish and I do, and we'll be up in this episode, so stay tuned if you're here for Ultimate. Thanks. Sup, what it guys? It's your boy Straza, and
I'm Belgish.
We are excited to bring you the second ever episode of Cole Recap. This is technically going to be called Episode 1, and we're going to actually call them by their episodes from here on out. But there was an Episode 0. Go check that out on the channel. It kind of went over the summer of West Virginia and WVU Smash, and so it's exciting, and it's the launch of this program. So let us know what you think about that in the comments below. And drop us a subscribe just so you guys don't miss the other stuff. We also upload all of our VODs from the Melee stream on this channel. With that, we're just going to jump right into the bracket.
Yep.
So I was not here for the first tournament of the semester, Cole launch. You were.
Yes.
So we're going to have you kind of take the lead.
Okay.
And see how this goes. So first things first, we're going to go over doubles. Let me go ahead and switch to the capture. And we're going to go over doubles. So, again, there wasn't much to go over with doubles, right?
Yeah. So what happened was not a lot of the top Melee people came out who were the ones who wanted doubles in the first place. So it ended up just being Keckle and Heisenkush. They teamed, and then Michael signed up for doubles. And originally I wasn't going to do doubles. I was just going to run the tournament and then play secondaries. But then I saw that Michael signed up, and we needed at least 2 teams. So I asked him if he wanted to team, and he said yes. So we teamed, and we won both sets over Keckle and Heisenkush.
And so the main reason we wanted to bring this one up is we are going to continue to run doubles at our weeklies. So we would like to make sure that you guys know that Melee doubles is being run. It's going to be run before singles at every bracket. The exact times with the new weekly day, we're going to make sure we have those out to you as soon as possible. And we would like to see a lot of support for Melee doubles here at WVU. I know that Ultimate doubles had about 9 teams.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. But we really would like to implement doubles and see how that continues. So we, hopefully we'll see a few more entrants next time. And with that, we'll just jump right into the brackets.
Yes.
So first things first, let's go ahead and welcome Michael. Michael is a Puff player, top 50 in the world, and he's just really good at Melee. And it's actually huge for WVU to have him at our scene.
Yeah, he's here for a couple months, and I talked to him a little bit, and he seemed like he was going to try to come to all of our stuff. So
yeah, that's always exciting when a top player comes to a small region like this. It's always exciting for us because it gives our best players and our worst players a taste of what it takes to be top 50.
Yep.
And gives us much needed practice. Not to mention, we just like having new people in the scene. Michael seems like a good guy, and we're excited to see more of him at more of our tournaments. As far as the bracket goes, Michael did win in Grands. But we'll go back real quick. The first thing that happened, a late upset, at least according to the seeding, Heisenkush over Keckle. Now, this could go either way, I think. Those two are training partners.
Yep. I think historically, Heisenkush has won the majority of the sets whenever they've played. So
we didn't see a lot of Heisenkush over the summer, though. So we saw a little more Keckle, and we thought that perhaps Heisenkush would not have been as in practice.
Yes.
So Heisenkush still came out strong, 2-1, close set. It's unfortunate the training partners had to play first round, but it's just at small weeklies like this, it's like that sometimes.
Yeah, just how it was seeded.
And another person I wanted to highlight was Jibs. Jibs is an Ultimate player, but he also plays Melee, and he's very good at Ultimate, and he's very solid at Melee. He's not in our in the top of our Melee here at WVU, but whenever he comes out, we're always excited to see him because he is very solid, has a lot of good fundamentals, and can hold his own. So seeing Jibs come out, and a few of the other Central West Virginia guys that come with him, it's exciting.
Yes. So notably, Parkery and I went secondaries. I went secondaries because I was solo running the event, and there was a lot to set up, and I didn't want the stress of competing as well on top of that. So I went Marth in under the tag of Terry for most of the tournament, but then I realized that I wanted to play Michael. I didn't realize he was going to be there, but then when I went to losers and I lost game 1 versus Z-Hammer, I really wanted to play Michael in grands, so I switched to Fox and then tried my best to make the losers run, which I was able to do.
Yeah, so beating Swampy Squid, which is Parker's Falco.
Yeah.
Parky's Falco, and then beating Answer 3-0. Your Fox has a really good record versus Answer,
Yeah.
so
I
you went on to face Michael in grands.
Yep, I felt bad for originally going Marth and then switching to Fox, but I didn't want to lose the opportunity to play Michael, so I won't be doing that again. But
yeah, that's mostly my bad. I wasn't there to help run the tournament. I had to work this weekend. But we're going to switch back over here. Yeah, so outside of that, Michael won the tournament.
Yep.
You ended up getting second.
And then
Answer got third. So, and Swampy Squid was fourth.
yes,
So good placings overall. I'm excited to see that we had, it was like a 12-person weekly at our first one.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. And I know I couldn't make it, and there were a few others. Kyle and Aaron couldn't make it. So I'm excited to see. That can only go up, I think. And with top talent like Michael in WVU, I hope that it does, because I want to see our scene get stronger. The last thing on our list, you may see right there, is an announcement about the weeklies. Mm-hmm. So originally we were going to have weeklies on Saturdays this semester. A lot of club members came to us with concerns about Saturday weeklies and asked us if there was another day that would be possible. So we ran a second poll and kind of asked what the best day would be. So we're going to switch weeklies to Mondays.
Yes.
We don't have the room for that yet, so I'm going to try and get that before this coming Monday, which would be the 9th? 8th? 9th. So I'm going to try and make sure we have one before the 9th, and we should have that from here on out. Like I said, we are going to still try to run doubles. Mm-hmm. It's going to be harder, as on Mondays people are going to have classes, obviously.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can make that happen. But we'd like to see a lot more interest in it. If you guys can make it, please do. I think that would be good for our scene.
Yep. And once we have all this figured out, we'll make a post in both Discords, both the WU and the just the West Virginia Melee one, and just to let everyone know when we have everything like concrete. Absolutely,
yeah. I'll try and make a post on Facebook as well, just so that if you're not in the Discord, you can see that. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to episode 1 of Cole Recap. I've been Straza.
I'm Belgish.
And we're signing off.
Hey guys, I'm Shmuel.
I'm Prince Ali.
And we're going to be doing the WVU Smash Recap Ultimate Edition. We're going to start things off with the Summer Showdown 2. And the main thing that I want to talk about here is Vrail beating Van in 2 sets in a row in grand finals. That's really the most noteworthy thing in the entire tournament, really.
Yeah, this tourney went pretty much like, whenever you're looking at a PR, it went pretty much like as you'd expect. Like, this was, I think, still pre-patch Pichu for Vril.
Yeah, definitely.
This was before the patch.
Yeah.
So, like, and Vril, we'll get to it later, but he still did win tournaments with post-patch Pichu. It was just a little bit less dominant, but yeah, like, it almost went pretty much as seeded, I think, from what I understand.
Yeah, definitely that post-Pichu, or the pre-patch Pichu was definitely, like, it's so good. Like, like it's been so long. It's not even been that long. It's been like a couple months, but like, I've already forgotten just how devastating F tilt is as a move, and just like how crazy that is against edge guarding, especially a character like Ganondorf, which is who Van plays.
And like, I think the biggest thing that hurt Pichu players like Vril, like with the nerfs, was not like the aggression and the combos, because that Pichu still has that.
Yeah,
it's
it still works very well.
He blows up so much easier, and that I think that is something that's really hard to adjust to. I think not being able to do the things you're used to and just dying.
Not having as much volatility.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then so when we look at Smashdown or Summer Showdown 3, Vrail takes it over. So first, winners finals against Bread, who's our number 4.
I think he's 5 in the state.
Number 5 in the state right now. So that was 3-2 over Bread in winners finals, and then he took it over Minty, who we'll talk about him again for the Cole Weekly, because there's a good storyline there. So yeah, pretty much as seeded again. Like most of these summer showdowns, like
number 3 was kind of nutty.
Yeah, three was definitely pretty good. Yeah. I don't think Van came to this one.
No, this one was pretty much just Northern WV.
Yeah.
Because it was the same weekend as an event in Ohio that a lot of people went to.
Yeah, that's right. There was the CEO one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the only noteworthy upsets I see, like they're small enough. It's players close enough to skill level that you can barely call it an upset. But Minty was seated below Nova and Bread, and he beat both of them in close game 5 sets, I think, for both.
And then Summer Showdown 4 is where it really gets interesting.
This was a stacked one.
So Vrail actually ends up going out in losers quarters to Jibs in a 3-0 loss, which is like really uncharacteristic for him. Except when you look at this weekly when he lost to Jibs again.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think might go into some of those games?
Well, so this tournament was post patch Pichu, but Vrail wasn't really playing Joker yet, and like the Pichu had been working for him a lot, and I know Vrail had played Jibs before, and he had beaten him. Like I know he'd beaten him in the past, but Jibs also, like, crazy good player, 4th in the state. Like,
definitely.
And this tournament especially, I think, was sort of like solidified how good he was, because he ended up getting upset really like round 1, I think, by King K. Bull.
Yeah.
And
wait, that was this tournament, right?
This tournament, yeah.
And then you made the insane loser.
Yeah, like
run.
go down to Jibs' loser run and let's like just go through who he beat.
I'll show it on the screen. It should be on screen like right now.
Like he loses his round 1 to King K. Bull, then he goes on to beat. Yeah, right here.
Okay, yeah.
So he beats Grape Ape 2-0.
Sithleen, W, Dev, Bordy, who's a pretty good player. I think
Bordy is 7 in the state, so yeah, he's
10,
crazy good. He beats
beats
W and Bordy and Vrail were all state PR, and Syke was state honorable mention for the summer.
He beats 3 of them like all in a row, and
and like a 3-0
in a dominant fashion as
well.
Like 2-0 over Bordy, 3-1 over Syke, and 3-0 over Vrail, which like
ridiculous.
Really nothing to sneeze at whatsoever.
I think he went all Nest for this tourney, but he also does have a Sonic, which we'll talk about later.
Oh yeah, definitely for the weekly that definitely played a factor as well.
Who else came? So then we also had Van and Macho Cheese Macho Cheese, Bordy as far as other like non-Northern WV players go. And then Mr. Spikes from Ohio, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Spikes. I want to say this was his debut West Virginia tournament. I
at least haven't seen him at a West Virginia.
Yeah, I've not seen him in any other tournaments in our area, and he came up so big. Who did he play again?
He was Pac-Man.
Oh, that's right. He played Pac-Man. So
super sick.
Right there, you've got a character that I feel like not a lot of people in this area do not have a lot of experience against. So that definitely helped him a lot.
It's weird though, because Pac-Man is definitely considered high tier by many.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Especially in like Japan, like
T.
Yeah.
But so I know the week before this tournament, Mr. Spikes played a tournament in Ohio, and he beat. Who are the 2 players he beat that I have heard of? He beat Goman, who.
Yeah.
I know Goman's come to WV and beaten people before. I don't know if he's ranked in Ohio. And then he beat Colonies, who's like really good. Like he was like a top 100 seed at SmashCon. He plays Young Link, but yeah, he got beat by Mr. Spikes. So. Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Like this Pac-Man, and he proved it. Like he got second losing in game 5 fashion to Van.
Oh yeah, it was such a hype set to watch.
Yeah,
dude. Like, I think the highlight is on our Twitch still. Twitch.tv/WVU smash 2.
Yep.
All that link will come up in the description. I hope.
Put it right there.
I'll put it right there in the edit. But yeah, dude, insane set.
This tournament had so many good sets. Like,
that was definitely my favorite one in the summer.
Anything with Mr. Spikes, like Nova versus Van was a crazy good set. Van versus Minty was a crazy good set. Macho Cheese is super entertaining. If you guys haven't seen him, he plays Piranha Plant and he makes the character look broken.
He's probably he makes the character look broken. I want to say he's the best like solo main Piranha Plant player that I know of. I mean, like, I know he's like he's well known in like the Piranha Plant community. He's like one of their best players.
Like, I think I know Lucky in the US is good, and then Brood in Japan is like, I think the consensus best Piranha Plant. Like he's beaten some like crazy good players.
Okay.
This tournament also had that Bordy versus Minty set. Where like,
oh my god,
yes. Wolf,
that was so good. That was like the best set that I've watched.
Game 1, Minty
locally.
won. All 3 games were on Omega Suzaku Castle.
Oh my god, I'm remembering. That was such a good set. That should also be in the VOD,
Yeah. That was a super sick set.
Yeah,
but so Minty did end up winning though, in pretty hype fashion in Game 3.
In the set. Yeah, that's right. And then so looking at our most recent tournament.
Right.
Cole, the first tournament in our Cole series.
So we got all the familiar faces back.
Yeah.
Who maybe weren't here over the summer, like Avo and Jackalaka.
Yeah, so all the usual suspects. However, very unusual bracket placements
Yes.
when you consider.
Well, considering like the past.
when you
weeklies,
consider
yeah.
just all the history, like the past like year and a half of Smash Brothers that's been going on, like non-melee Smash has been going on at our university.
Yeah.
Like very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think most notably we have to talk about this is Vrail losing to Jibs.
Yeah. So this set sort of like you see the set at Summer Showdown 4, and they're like, okay, so Jibs beat him dominantly, and you're like, so like it's like. At the time of that tournament, Vrail was the consensus number one.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you can chalk up to matchup and experience because Jibs plays a lot of weird characters like Sonic, Ness.
Yeah.
He's probably got a few others that I'm not thinking about right now, but
it's
those
like
are two that spring to mind.
It was like the Summer Showdown one. Like, you can't really call it an outlier because Jibs is a very, very good player. And
Oh, yeah.
He was a very, very good character, but like it hadn't happened before. So you're obviously curious to see if it does it again. But here it does it again. Although this tournament it was two different characters because Vrail played Joker and Jibs played Sonic, I think.
Yeah.
From what I understand, Vrail beat the Ness and then lost to the Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Jibs, as we'll talk about later, ran it through to get second at the tournament.
Oh,
Losing
yeah.
Game, I think 10 to Minty.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe game 9 it says.
Yeah, so let's see. Look, and then we have Minty beating Dr. Bad. I'm not sure anyone's like too surprised about
I
that.
think
Like,
that was-
Dr. Bad's pretty good, but
The upset was Dr. Bat beating Nova.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-0 as well. So like
Yeah.
that was also like definitely something that jumps out to me as something to look out for next week and see how they stack up if they get to play
Right.
again. And then so we have winners finals, Jibs Minty.
Mm-hmm.
Jibs obviously beating Minty, or Minty beating Jibs, knocking him into losers.
Yeah.
And then in losers we have Jibs beating Nova, who got knocked into losers by Dr. Bat.
Yeah.
And so Jibs beat Nova in a Game 5 set. Jibs coming back up to Grands, getting the reset on Minty, like pretty... I didn't watch a lot of the first set, but it was a 3-1, so it was probably like pretty close, but 3-1 is still pretty good. And then Minty was able to clutch it out Game 5 against Jibs, and I gotta say, like, I was watching that entire set, like the entire second set, and Minty was playing like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
He was playing like a madman, dude. He was going crazy.
Like, this is Minty's first weekly win since first semester, like since Smash 4.
Since Smash 4, when he was like...
It's been
very dominant. Like,
he was running the state.
He was best in the state, right?
Yeah, he was number 1 in the state for the last PR.
Yeah, craziness, dude.
So Minty, this tournament has a lot of storylines because it's like Minty's return to glory. It's
return to form
Jibs
for Minty.
continuing his hot run. And also we didn't really talk about it, but Nova beat Vrail again as well because he.
Oh, that's right.
Vrail got double eliminated by the same people he lost to at the monthly.
Mm-hmm.
So and there's a lot more history between Vrail and Nova because Nova had not taken a set off Vrail, save for I think one bracket reset during a weekly until the Summer Showdown.
Yeah, that was
a
the Monday Night Madness, I believe.
Yeah. And then he
was
beat
really
him again here.
Yeah.
And this time it was with 3-0 fashion, so
I think it's gonna
people
be
in the state are really leveling up. Like I think that spring semester it was pretty free. Like Vrail was number 1. Like he was running things. And for most of the summer he was running things as well, but now I think he's trying to catch up.
Yeah, now that the Pichu nerfs have like really settled in and he switched to Joker, it's like the win losses are now much more flexible. Yeah. And I think we shouldn't be as surprised to see Vrail lose as much as we hope we would be, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like at this point the state is definitely starting to level. Like the upper echelon, like I'd say the top 5 are all very close. I think
they're all getting better.
Or maybe top 6.
Yeah.
With like Van as well. Like Van, Vrail, Jibs, Minty, and Nova are all like clearly the top echelon of the state. As far as I've seen.
The gap has certainly closed.
Although Bordy, Macho Cheese, Papa Lobster, they're all crazy good as well. I just haven't seen them play as much.
Yeah, they just gotta come here to the weeklies, man.
I know it's sorry because they're like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
It's very convenient.
On a Monday night as well.
Yeah. Though. It's convenient for us though, because 5 in the top 10 or so are like Northern WV and get to play each other, so we're able to talk about that very easily. I would like to. I hope some of the other players in the state are able to come up for every once in a while for a weekly. But yeah, we'll see where things go.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a very exciting year to be paying attention to WVU Smash. It's only going to get more exciting from here. The storylines are going to develop even more.
Oh yeah, everyone's leveling up so hard.
All right. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in to us. talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a game we all love.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys next time.